I sense it. I feel it. I'm not what I was before. And it's not just the strength either. I feel power and at peace. With everything.
I suspected he would survive, but I didn't consider what it would mean. Could he truly be the one?
Are you sure? You sure look the same.
And there's something else.
What's he doing?
I know where Piccolo is.
Wow, great reflexes.
Think you're pretty funny, don't you, freak?
Flash, it was just an accident.
My fist breaking your teeth, that's the accident.
Come on, Flash, stop.
I don't want to fight you, Flash.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither. Kick his ass, man.
Yeah, man, I just got up. Maybe like 10 minutes ago. And I was like, man, let me go dive in the water. You know what I'm saying? Go get charged back up. See, I'm still a little drowsy, but I'm like, I'm about to go jump straight off the cliff and dive in the water. I ain't even about to tiptoe. But what's up, man? What's good with y'all? We on that liquid gold. We gonna speak on that intuition, man. Now, I was one of my older years, you know what I'm saying? One of my older years, I could tell that she been thinking about me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Whatever dude she with, he just ain't the package, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell she been thinking about me like she remember the time on some Michael Jackson shit, that shit eating her ass up, you feel me? Cause she didn't realize what she had. So I know she been thinking about me lately, because I ain't even worried about it, you know what I'm saying? I had hella ego debts, you know what I'm saying? I detached myself from all of my earthly things, you understand what I'm saying? Even though I may make some music here and there, you dig, but I don't have anything that I'm attached to. I just walk away at will, you know what I'm saying? That's how you want to be if you want to activate that crown chakra, especially if you're on S-Aura, you're on liquid gold, you know what I'm saying? You celibate, you're a brahmachari. So, yeah, man. I remember when I was 18, and I used to always go over there by her mama house with her, you know what I'm saying? Because her mama would be cooking and shit, some fire ass shit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember she pulled me to the side, and she was like, you gotta stop over talking people. Like, you always finishing their sentence and shit. And I'll be like, it ain't. And then she be like, but why you always talking so slow? Like, I feel like my sister told me that you trying to run game on me or some shit. Like, ain't no way nobody like you should be talking so slow. And I told her that a boss have no need, I have no reason to rush. I move at my own pace, you know what I'm saying? I'm the head honcho of my family. I'm the head honcho of my bloodline, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a one-on-one, I'm a dime, you understand what I'm saying? I'm a made man. And then she was like, you doing too much. And I was like, you just ain't doing enough. And she shut her ass up, and she gave me that look like, I could never fucking go G for G with you. Because I used to always tell my partner, like, hey, bro, I never let nobody go G for G with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I ain't gonna tongue wrestle with you. You could say some shit and you feel like you got over, but it's like, hey, bro, I'm not about to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to tongue wrestle with your ass. I'm gonna make music. So we speaking about intuition, right? So, man, on S-Aura, you dig, celibacy, liquid gold, respecting your life force essence and the principalities that are most high. You understand what I'm saying? Your intuition is going to be more activated, more stimulated. You understand what I'm saying? Because that liquid gold, you know what I'm saying, that semen, that life force essence is going up Jacob's ladder, which is the 33 vertebrae, and now it's going right in the correct gasket, which is the cerebral. which activate the DMT crystals without having to take any outside substance, any psychedelics, any cannabis, any mushrooms, any LSD, whatever down the line. You know what I'm saying? Any MDMA, whatever. So the more and more that you hold your life force essence, bro, it's like your psychic abilities are increasing. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna walk in certain locations like certain faces, places, and situations. You don't even have to say anything. These people are gonna feel your energy. Like I'm at the beach, and before I even got down to where it was visible, you understand what I'm saying? Let me show you the background. So before I even came down, right, to where I was visible, I felt these, the pus buckets, the reptoids, you know what I'm saying, picking up on my energy, like, oh, we got one of them coming. So they started doing their witchy shit, they Freemason shit, whatever type of reptilian capabilities, you know. They also do their psychic attacks, you understand what I'm saying, to try to vampirically take some of your psychic abilities. Like, she over there with her dude, they on the beach, but she just can't stop looking over there. That's fucked up. If I had a shrimp, I know I couldn't fight with a lobster neither. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So when I was with my shorty, man, I always finish the sentences before her or anybody in the house would finish it. And then I had to check myself, like, hey, bro, you kind of telling on yourself. They gonna start to look at you like something is different about you on a supernatural level. And I try to suppress that and keep that to myself, you know. I ain't want nobody to know the golden gun that I was carrying. So then I get around my left hand man, my right hand man, and then one time my left hand man was like, hey, bro, I don't know if you knowing that you doing this on purpose, bro, but it'd be rude sometimes, bro, that you don't let people finish saying what they saying, but you want to finish saying what they saying before they get the opportunity to. And I just be like, man, I used to tell my shorty, like, y'all just talking too slow. And she was like, but you talk slower than us. And I was like, nah, it's just something about y'all just talking too slow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brains is processing too slow. I ain't say all that, but it's my head saying that part. But I was like, something about y'all just talking too slow. So back to what my left hand man said. He was like, yeah, bro, I don't know if you knowing that you doing this on purpose, bro, or what, but it just be rude sometimes, bro. You don't let nobody finish their sentence, bro. Like, you always finish saying what we about to say. That shit be fucked up sometimes. And I know you be, and I was like, nah, bro, it ain't that I'm being rude, bro. It's just that I be so excited and so litty, you feel me, off the convo that we having, that I just know what you about to say before you say it. And you know, throughout my life, I always have practiced SR, semen retention, been celibate, you know what I'm saying? Cause one thing I used to always do, man, whenever I used to get it in with my females, I never bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? It could be the tightest of the tightest. It could be the loosest of the loosest, you know what I'm saying? And they'll all cry and feel bad, and they'll go the extra mile for me, because they be like, what is trash? What, you think I've been cheating on you? I've been having too much sex or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes some of the bitches will be telling on themselves, you feel me? And then some of them was, they're, man, this how I broke a lot of them, bro. Like, not on no pimp shit, but I just was breaking their ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if I ever break a bitch, ever break a female, I'ma build her back up. It ain't like I'ma break her and destroy her. It's like out with the old and with the new. Or whatever dude you had before me, or however he programmed you, he ain't get you right. He ain't get you to the highest score where you could leave your name on the banner. He just made sure you could get, you know what I'm saying, you could get you a jersey. But you don't got the quarterback jersey. You don't got the best wide receiver jersey. You don't got the best running back jersey. So whenever they come on my team, you know what I'm saying, or they start fucking with me, they transform, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I can't always fuck with any female, because on some Beyonce shit, on some Wayne shit, let me upgrade you. You heard me? And that's why a lot of dudes never got their bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey, bro, you was the .5, you know what I'm saying, nigga, but I was a whole 28 grams, and she never got high like this before, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ODing over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning her to a whole fiend. I ain't even poke her the whole way, you know what I'm saying? Cause my old heads and my OGs always taught me, well, my granny told me this. She was like, Armstead, you half man, half horse. Do not go all the way in. Just at least put the tip in. Go halfway. My granny taught me that shit, dog. Like no nasty shit. No, what's the word? Cause my granny used to change my diapers, so she knew what I was swinging with. You know what I'm saying? She know I ain't had no handgun. She know I had a fucking rocket launcher that could reload like an automatic though. Like what the word is, no incest, you know what I'm saying? I never, man, no touching my family members, you know what I'm saying? No freaky shit. But she used to change my diapers, so she knew what I was going to be faced with in the future, you feel me? So, yeah, man, my homie, you dig? Like I said, he always be like, yeah, bro, you got to stop over talking people, bro. That'd be rude, bro. You know, some people see that as rude, or they might not want to fuck with you, or might not put you on game because you just, you know. And then one of my females was like, you act like you always know everything. You act like you know everything. And I was like, shit, I don't, but I know what I know. And I know you don't know what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I know what you know, you dig? So, nah, I never said I was big head. But I do got that big head, bitch. You hear me? On my shoulders and below them boulders. Above them boulders, you hear me? I mean, man, if only I don't have an iPhone, bro. But only if I had an iPhone. And I could switch my camera back, you would see how she over here, bro. I mean, she literally with her dude and the bitches, because at first they was laying down together. But once I came on the scene, she sat back so she could keep on getting sneak peeks without this nigga seeing. Man, these hoes ain't shit, dog. So boom, man. Like I was saying, bro, your intuition, you know what I'm saying? Because you put in the correct gas, the correct plasma inside your vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in order to work out, you understand what I'm saying? You gotta eat the righteous foods, man. You gotta make sure that it got minerals and vitamins and substance. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference if you just ate a box of cereal compared to if you ate bananas. That box of cereal, you might do probably 10 sit-ups and you done. You probably go take a dookie. Glock dookie, you hear me? Now, if you eat them bananas, you probably gonna do set upon set upon set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 6 bananas I had this rotation. Felt like the Energizer Bunny. Ate some pineapples and some oranges. Well, some balls that's spray painted orange with no seeds, but the juice and it tastes like orange. But the citrus flavor and the citric acid, not that no more. These GMO ass fruit, man. So boom. Even for example, man, I don't want to say too much about myself, man, but like I was saying, so if you put the right nutrients, the right substance, minerals and vitamins within your body, and you want to work out harder, like you want to do some Mike Tyson workout, some Mayweather shit, you gotta eat the ginger, you know what I'm saying, the spinach, the Irish sea moss, the black seed oil, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you got your beets. You want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if you about to go get you some doonies, you know what I'm saying? You about to go beat some doonies. Early that rotation, man, or maybe the night before so they can marinate and spread throughout your bloodstream. You want to go get you some oysters. You know, eat you foods that represent aphrodisiacs. Get you some maca root. You understand what I'm saying? Some Irish sea moss. Some, that cat's claw. You understand what I'm saying? That ginkgo. Smoke you a blunt. You dig? You ain't even gotta take no Viagra or no Blue Chew. Whatever that dumbass shit be popping up on my advertisement. You had the Blue Chew. No, nigga, did you drink your herbs? Did you have you some rosemary? You know what I'm saying? Did you have your Irish sea moss? Did you partake in any black seed oil? And if you rub that black seed oil on your man, it's gonna extend your girth. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep on giving y'all the cheat codes. If I ain't gonna be assisting me on my journey now. Splash on that Cash App, squirt. It ain't gonna hurt. But look, man. So after my homie told me this shit, I tried to start working on it. So it's like, damn, it kind of make you frustrated that you having conversations with motherfuckers, but you already know where it's gonna be. Well, what they already gonna say, what they already gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? So like I was saying, if you want to have the full a great body workout, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you got your bananas and your strawberries and your cherries for your osteoporosis, for the bone density and the bone health. You understand what I'm saying? So when you jump rope, it's like taking a sensu bean with the rope. You did. You want to go hard. You want to do at least 200 to 300 push-ups a rotation, every rotation. You eat them bananas, man, or you get that ginger. Cause I remember when I used to take ginseng, and I used to take like some ginseng before I go to sleep, which it should keep you up. But if you take it right before you go to sleep, and you still keep yourself in that algorithm and that brain wave, you know, they got the alpha, the theta, the beta. You keep yourself in that low vibrational mind frame before you rest. I remember the next day I was living with my OG, and I went in the kitchen to go get my breakfast started, to go cut my watermelon up. And she was like, what's going on? Bushy tail and bright eyes. And I was like, I never heard that before. What that mean? So I had to go Google that shit, and it was like, you exhilarated with life and you just so lively. And I was like, man, I took that ginseng before I went to sleep, and instead of smoking a blunt, I took the ginseng. So I drank the ginseng, but I had a blunt roll, but I ain't wanna smoke the blunt, because I was like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I be getting tired of smoking. You know what I'm saying? So many people be throwing me bags and shit, because they like, oh, I know he could flip this shit. I could tell by his energy. People just attracted to him. So he gonna be one of my best runners. So motherfuckers always threw me bags, bro. Always threw me ounces. Always threw me sevenths, halves and shit. A lot of it was for free, because they like, I know this nigga gonna bring that bread back. You know what I'm saying? And I stayed on that shit. You feel me? That's how I got a lot of money sometimes. That's how I was able to make the song Sticky Oasis. It start with a $, and then the rest is Sticky Oasis. $, TICKYIOSIS. And type in my name on YouTube, 781 A Vibe. You know, through all my journeys, that's how that song was formulated, because my moments in life, you understand what I'm saying? It marinated all of those different ups, and that's how my song, I gave birth to my baby, because my music is my baby. You feel me? So your dreams or whatever you have, if you never have children, they are your babies. You understand what I'm saying? So to the intuition part, right? So I was in a life and death situation, and I've been holding my life force essence, right? And then one of these shorties, you know what I'm saying, one of the set 'em up bitches tried to set me up. And when she tried to set me up, I can't say how, but I saw everything happen before it happened. So I was just like, I'm gonna just let this shit go as far as I want it to play out. Like, this bitch think she got this shit wrapped up in a bag. So I'm gonna let this shit play out as far as I want it to play out. So y'all can say whatever y'all want, bro. I mean, if it's an innocent woman and she's a righteous woman, it's a difference, dog. But when it's a set 'em up bitch and she trying to get you murked, or they got money on your head or whatever, man, fuck that hoe. So when it came for the niggas to try to fucking wet me up, I grabbed the bitch and I treated the bitch like a human shield. And like, look, bro, hold up, man, hold up, let me show y'all some shit. So when the niggas came around and shit, and everybody rolled the windows down, like on that Snoop Dogg shit on Baby Boy, nigga was like, you know what I'm saying, on some Ricky, on some get out shit. So when the niggas came and they rolled their windows down, dog, I grabbed the bitch like this. You hear me? But they ain't want to kill a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because she was the one paying them niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I just seen red and green beams and blue beams all over this bitch body. And I was like, you stupid bitch. You try to give me smoke. You try to ice my ass, bitch. You toe up. Bitch, I'm Frosty the Snowman. How could you try to ice me? I'm the coldest motherfucker around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And dog, crazy part, I went back to the house with the bitch and everything, and I was like, bitch, just lie to me and tell me you ain't try to set me up. She was like, why would I do that, baby? And I was like, I told you, do what I need you to do, lie, because that's all you gonna do is lie, bitch. I respect some women, they solid with it. They'll fucking get their toes cut off once a week till they don't got no more toes instead of telling you the truth. I was like, man, some bitches is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, game respect game, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like loose lips, they sink ships. So, boom, man. Another thing about your intuition, man. Like, you know, hold on. Let me grab this bitch real quick. I gotta go jump in that water, man. Alright, hurt. But yeah, man, your intuition it's gonna be like I said, man. In order to do a full body workout, you need to eat the bananas and the fruits and the veggies and take your herbs. You understand what I'm saying? Just like if you want to have 20/20 vision, but better than 20/20 vision, you want to make sure you take your eye bright. You know, get your eye drops from the herbs called eye bright. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you eating your blueberries. You understand? Even though Dr. Sebi be like, don't eat no carrots and shit. Man, let me tell you some shit, bro. I was living on the other side of the island in Honolulu, right? And I didn't have that much funds at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I had bought some barley. I bought some barley. Barley? Yeah, I had some barley. I had some sweet potatoes, some carrots, and bananas, right? So this is what I ate, bro. I'm gonna give y'all the recipe for this shit for clear eyes, to straighten your eyesight. So what I'll do was I'll get some bananas and I'll cook them in coconut oil. But first I'll soften up the sweet potatoes, right? The sweet potatoes ain't nothing but carrots and potatoes hybrid. You know, carrots fucking potatoes. That create sweet potatoes. You understand what I'm saying? So what I do, wait. What I do is I'll cook down the sweet potatoes first and get them a little soft, and then at the end I'll throw a little bananas in that bitch, so they don't be all yucky and shit, but they'll be close to having plantains. And then instead of having rice, I'll throw a little barley in there, cause I was just chewing the barley and shit. I never had barley, but I used to watch this show with this girl, one of my handlers, and her husband left, so she was fucking a man that had money, right? And when she was getting piped down, she just was screaming, barley, barley, barley. Like, that was her way back in medieval times, like, hit me with that stroke, give me that pipe. You know what I'm saying? You're like, no homo, man, you know what I'm saying? I just like Fiji. But yeah, me and my old handler, me and my old chick, we used to always laugh, and she was like, you gonna give me some of that barley? Like, she basically was like, you about to come break my back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that fix type shit. So she was like, can I have some barley? And I'll be like, what the fuck you asking me for? Bitch, just get the chumping. You feel me? Get the eating. You know what I'm saying? Get the heart torn. You hear me? Like, fuck you asking for? And you know what I'm saying? I'll break her back. You hear me? Let me crack that back and dig in it like a lobster. You hear me? So boom, man. So like I was saying, if you want that 20/20 vision but better, you know what I'm saying, you want to eat your some sweet potatoes, some blueberries, you know what I'm saying, because that's the gas, that's the fuel you need to make sure your eyes are 20/20 vision, right? So let me tell you about another story. I didn't have much, bro. All I had was bananas and carrots this week, right? So I got sick of eating bananas. They just was too soft and too sweet. So that's when I started eating apple bananas. You know, in Hawaii, we have apple bananas. You feel me? Mahalo. So boom. I didn't have much, but I was just eating carrots every fucking day for the past 5 rotations, right? When I tell you, the week before, I was eating bad. Like, I was eating bread, and I was eating sweets, because I was working at this restaurant. You dig? And I was waiting on my check. I was waiting on my check to hit. You feel me? So I had quit it because they was on that gang talking that fuck shit. So I was like, I'm not about to tolerate this shit, bro. So I quit, and I was still waiting on my check. So I had bananas and I had carrots for 5 days, bro. when I tell you, because when I was working at the restaurant, bro, I was eating all the restaurant food. It was all saucy and sauteed and rich and just wasn't good for you, but I was eating, you know what I'm saying? And they was giving it to me anyway. They was like, what you want to eat today, Vabo? What you want? We gonna fix you today, Vabo? Because I was in that fucking remixing place and shit. So they was like, hey, we might put some of the plates you ordering, because the items you ordering is exquisite. So they start to put some of the shit I was ordering on the menu. You know what I'm saying? The way they dressed it up and the way I ordered it. Because I'm not eating what they eat, you know what I'm saying? But I was eating the healthiest that I could, you dig? Like I was eating, what's that shit, man? I was eating kabashu, however you say that shit, with the pickle vinegar, onions and other vegetables, right? So I was, yeah, man. So to the point, it was a week, man. It was a strong-in, not a week. It was a strong-in. I was just eating bananas and carrots. And when I tell you, I remember the third day I got up and I was like, fuck, I'm about to start eating way more carrots. Fuck that shit. I know Dr. Sebi said don't fuck with them carrots, them bitches hybrid, but Dr. Sebi, I'm building my bag up, my G. I ain't gonna disrespect you. I honor you, bro, but Dr. Sebi, you see how great my eyes done got? I mean, bro, my vision, they got so fucking sharp. It felt like I was looking like I had 4K Ultra, 8K Ultra. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I started to learn what my body don't really need, what it don't need. And I know we all over the place, and this is about your intuition, but this is gumbo, baby. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that shit smacking. So boom, man. You dig? So I'm basically telling you, like, what you need for your body to have a full-fledged Super Saiyan hyperbolic workout without draining yourself or feeling tired of having a shitty recovery. And I just explained to y'all what you need, right? So that your eyesight could be A1. So now we leading up to the cerebral. Now I'm about to break down, you understand what I'm saying? The foods that will enrich your intuition, right? So having that rosemary tea will strengthen your intuition. Having that black seed oil will strengthen your intuition. What my man's at? Y'all see somewhere in the background, right? Sun gazing will strengthen your intuition. Grounding will strengthen your intuition. Especially if you fast, that will break down some of the foods so that your digestive system is not being activated. It will strengthen your intuition. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, I could walk in a building, bro, and I could feel everybody's energy. I could tell everybody intentions. I could tell who really like me. I could tell who don't like me, and I could tell who gonna try to act like an Asian provocateur before it even get down to it. That's intuition. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have three brains. You got the big body up here, you know what I'm saying, which is the cerebral. You got Gaia, you got Earth, which is the heart, right? And then your most important brain of them all is your gut, right? So the more healthy and the more cleansed and the more enriched and the more substance and vitamins and minerals and vitamins, you understand what I'm saying, the vitamins that you are putting inside your vehicle, that you are putting inside your gut, right, is going to increase your intuition. You dig? Now, when you eating fast food, junk food, processed food, a lot of glucose, glue, which is sticking to you, it may give you some weight, but it's also clogging up your insides and your arteries and giving you unwanted fat. Even though sometimes some people want to eat the pastas for carbs and shit, but there's other healthier ways for carbs, like avocados, sweet potatoes. If you're trying to keep your weight, make sure you get a spoon of the coconut, you know what I'm saying, the coconut oil, and that'll keep you with a healthy fat, you know what I'm saying, healthy body weight on top of that muscle mass. You understand what I'm saying? So the more healthier and clearer your gut is with the organics, the minerals and the vitamins, that's the stronger your intuition gonna be. Because I remember, man, my shorty, when I was living up north, I used to eat like buku bad food, buku wrap snacks and shit. And then one day she was like, what's going on, baby? Your pistons not moving like they normally do. And I looked at that bitch like, ain't no bitch ever talked to me like that, talking about my pistons ain't moving like they normally do. Basically like my inner work and my facilities ain't running how it normally work. And I was like, yeah, bitch, cause you over here cooking me all this fucking fat nigga food, this fat back food and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch was cooking me T-bone steaks, fucking, what's them little things, man? Them little steaks, man. I used to eat bad back then when I was fucking with her. They spend money on this shit, man. I can't think about it right now. Cause I used to cook it. I used to work on the grill. You know what I'm saying? I used to work on the grill. So that's kind of how I got her ass. Cause I used to cook her buku food and shit. And I just had her ass hooked. You feel me? Like, you know how your grandma teach her granddaughters, yeah, the way to get to a man's soul in a man's pocket, and to make him love you is to make his ass fat. Cook him some good ass food. So I'm doing the opposite, you know what I'm saying? The way to a woman's heart is to fucking fix her some good ass food, because a lot of men can't cook, and a lot of women live the lifestyle of a fast motherfucking lifestyle, and they only eat fast food. So I'm cooking this woman wholesome meals, you know what I'm saying? Soul food, food for thought ass meals, like some shit her grandpa, her grandma cook her. And when she cook me some shit, she'll cook me some nice shit every now and then, but she used to like cooking me lobster and cooking me shrimps. Like, she used to like cooking me lemon pepper shrimps. You hear me? I'm trying to think of this meat, man, that people love to eat. It's not ribeye, but it's like on a little bitty bone. It's like a little quarter piece of meat, man. It's not T-bone steaks. Y'all let me know in the comments what this shit is I'm trying to say. Cause they spend a lot of money on this shit when I was working at this restaurant. And they was like, make sure you put the diamond marks on them. You know they love the diamond marks. You know people eat with their eyes. T-bone, not T-bone steaks, man. It was some type of fucking little piece of meat, man. Some type of little piece of steak with the bone always hanging out. I can't think of it. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But yeah, she used to love fixing me them bitches. So, you know, at the time, like I've been going through different sagas, like being vegan, being vegetarian, being plant-based and shit. But when I got with her, you know what I'm saying, and I was working at this restaurant, I just started eating bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I went back to eating meat, salmon and shit. Well, at first, the bitch broke me. I ain't gonna lie. She broke me. I started eating salmon again because I wasn't eating no meat, man. I was just eating fruit, veggies, and herbs because I had one shorty. Like, I had 3 shorties at the one time, you feel me? One shorty, I go see her before I go to work, and she'll always make my smoothies and shit. So I started off just with my organics, and I was selling the smoothies at the restaurant I was working at, right? And then my other shorty, she was like, you don't eat no meat, no none of that shit? Nah. But one time the bitch had ordered me some meat in my food, and I was like, bitch, I know you ain't make no mistake. I told you I don't eat no meat. So over time, she broke me, and I started to eat meat again, because I was fucking with her, because that's all she ate was meat. You know what I'm saying? So the bitch got me, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be accountable of that. But I wanted to eat it too at the same time, you dig? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? And it started to fuck with my intuition and shit. She was like, yeah, baby, your piston's not on point. What's going on? Type shit. And I was like, yeah, bitch, because you keep on fixing me all this dumbass fucking fatback food. This, you hear me? So when she said that, I noticed, like, my higher self, my God body was like, yeah, nigga, stop eating. Go back to who you are. You only eat fruit, veggies, and herbs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I shook back. And then I got back on my regimen. And then that's when I got back 7 steps ahead of her ass, like by fucking 14 miles away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers that see the tree, but I see the forest beyond the trees. You understand what I'm saying? And with the intuition, that's what's gonna happen. So, cause she was a handler at the same time, and she was trying to take me out. So she was trying to do it through the food, cause she didn't poison my food a couple times. But you know, she got to make it seem like on some Delilah and Samson shit. You know what I'm saying? Some Asian provocateur, some Total Recall shit, you feel me? So, boom. You know, I shook back. My higher self had to check me. My God body checked me. So I stopped eating that bad shit. And my pistons got back on point. And then one day she had walked in the house, and she was like, damn, baby, you back on point. You back on, you feel me? And she was like, don't you fuck with none of them hoes, because them hoes on your dick. I be seeing that shit, nigga. You better stay loyal to me. And I was like, bitch, chill. If you loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. Fuck you talking about? If you ain't loyal to me, then shut the fuck up. You feel me? You hear me? And even she, bro, she used to tweak out. And she used to be like, I don't know, you just not like them. Like, I don't know, like, you don't treat me like them. Like, they be making me feel like I'm on a high horse. You make me feel like I'm a donkey. And I'm like, but I'm not disrespecting her and I'm not shitting on her. It's just that they be bowing down and bending over and shit like that. I'm like, nah, you know this how I am, bro. I'm gonna be honest, majority of the females I had in my life or got in my life, I never went after them. They always come after me. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that Spitter said. You'll never lose bitches chasing money, but you'll always lose money chasing bitches. So I never chase bitches. I never chase women. I always been on like one of my other shorties, she was like, you know what I like about you, Vibo? You always trying to make yourself better. You always constantly working on yourself. Like, and it be making me mad because sometimes you don't want to have fun. You just want to, no, I got to eat right. No, I got to work out. No, I got to get some sleep and go to work. Nah, she like, that's what I like about you. You disciplined. You know, the rest of them niggas, they be loose as fuck. Like, I done broke so many niggas. I done took about $25,000 from a nigga because he thought he was going to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? And she came back and gave me about $5,000 worth of that shit. And I was like, hey, if that's how you moving, that's how you moving. So I got to the point, I'm like, I'm not going to even fuck you no more. Because now you basically let me know that you selling that box like a motherfucker. So I was like, I'm not trying to mix my energy with none of these niggas. And you really wrong me because I got the glow. So you fucking with me, now these niggas can really see you. But you really don't got that glow. So you trying to stick with me so you can seem bright. You know what I'm saying? So you can have that magnetism that I got. So, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped piping Shorty down. And she started to lose her glow. And she started to get mad. And she was like, I don't know what you did, but it's not coming in no more. The money not coming in no more. Because I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm not piping you down no more, bitch. I'm not letting you, I'm not touching you no more like that. You're not getting the Midas touch no more. You feel me? And she's like, you just think you know it all. I be hating that part about you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, baby. It's just that I ain't gonna let you G for G with me. You know what I'm saying? And if you think you gonna play me, I'm gonna let this shit play out as far as I want it to go. And she used to hate that shit. And then I used to always tell her this shit too. I used to be like, shit, bitch, I could be a Band-Aid, but I can't be no tampon. You ain't gonna bleed all over me. She was like, oh, come on, Vibo. I hate that shit. You know I'm a woman. I don't want to hear nothing about that. And I was like, it's just one of my famous quotes, baby. You know what I'm saying? I could be a Band-Aid, but I can't be no tampon. You ain't gonna bleed all over me, bitch. Nah. You know, let's get back more into the intuition aspect. You understand what I'm saying? My gentlemen, my gladiators, my young fellows. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, I gave y'all a couple ways how to raise your intuition up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta also deal with the drama and the trauma. Get rid of the brain fog, all the things that could slow down your circulation throughout your body, because it's just like off the Avatar, man. When he was unlocking his first chakras, he had to eat the bananas and onions, and then his root chakra was open. You know what I'm saying? So then he could move on to the sacral chakra. You did? So in order to have your intuition on God speed, you know what I'm saying, or like God, you got to do the things that a God would do. And a God, to each his own, but a God don't eat meat, man. A God represents and respect the animals that don't even have the proper defense or rights that they belong to have. You know what I'm saying? And I was in Tempe, AZ, man. I was going to one of the little shelters. I was going to one of the churches that be passing out food every day, man. And they be having like boxes of tunas. They'll give us bananas and an orange and some Gatorades and waters and stuff like that. And there was this melanated brother, and he had just left too. But my intuition was like, man, go ahead and grab the tuna, because that dude right there, he like tuna fish. He love it. Him and his dog. You feel me? So I grabbed the tuna fish, and I wanted to trade him for his bananas and oranges. And he was like, for some strange reason, bro, I don't know why, but something is telling me to give you my banana and orange. And I was like, nah, bro. I'ma trade you. I got some tuna fish. You like tuna fish? He was like, bro, I love tuna fish. That's one of my favorite things to get when I come here. So I gave him the tuna fish. He was like, my dog love it too. And I was like, but I had to keep that poker face. And I was like, you hear me? So we had our trade off, right? And then before our departure from him, he was like, You know that only kings and gods, they only eat fruit, veggies, and herbs. And that was his way of letting me know, like, hey, bro, you're a king. You're a god. You know what I'm saying? I had many motherfuckers tell me this shit. Like, I had one dude drew my face within 15 seconds. He was like, give me 45, 30 seconds, bro. I would draw you. And I don't even want you to pay me. I don't want nothing. I just want to draw you, bro. Because you deserve it, bro. Because he was like, you deserve to have, you supposed to have statues all over this realm of reality. Everywhere. But the forces that was the lower elites who thought they was the elites, he was like, they don't want you around. They don't want statues like you everywhere around, because they don't want the people to be remembered who they truly are, or who they forgot they once were. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, word. So after he drew me in 15 seconds, he was like, yeah, bro, there's supposed to be statues of you everywhere, because you created more than 500 different languages, because I speak Vabanese. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, I go to different cities, states, countries. I be with the Mexicans. I be with Jamaicans. I be with the Africans. I be with the Somalians. And a lot of the times, bro, I don't know what they're saying. Because sometimes they don't speak the way that we was taught to speak it. They speak it the old way, or they speak it very fast. You know what I'm saying? Busara. So, I use Vabanese. And in order to use Vabanese, you know what I'm saying, the universal language is using your heart chakra, using earth. You understand what I'm saying? So I use my Vabanese to understand what these dudes are saying. And some of them was warning me like, hey, bro, yeah, you got to get out of this area at a certain time, because if it's buku of these individuals, like I was in Waikiki at the time, and it was like the Micronesians, they're not going to fight you one at a time, but the Micronesians, if it's like buku of them, they're going to try to jump you or some shit. And I was like, that's cool, because now I got more, you know, so I could fight a little army and shit. I could fight Frieza's little weak-ass army and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's cool. You dig? Because, you know, having competition is good, because sometimes fighting one-on-one, it just ain't enough for me. I ain't trying to brag or boast or none of that shit. I like this one time. If you go on YouTube and type in $1 million tell, I got a song that I made, right? So let me tell you how I was making this song, right? So I was making this song when I was in Arizona. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, on the light rail, right? And when I was on the light rail, I was writing this song, and I was pretty much in the corner by the door with my back turned against everybody else. And there was this big ass nigga. He was probably about 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", basketball height with a football body build. So I know somebody paid him to come fight me, because just about 4 or 5 days ago, I had beat a nigga ass up at the skate park. Because you know, when you at the skate park, everybody get their turn on the blunt. You know how it's your turn on the blunt, you wait your turn, and everybody give you the heads up like, hey, bro, it's your go to skate. You know, we got policies and respect at the skate park. But because who I am and my glow and my light, and I'm a chosen one, and I'm just, yeah, like that, I'm saucy as fuck, the nigga was hating on me like a motherfucker. So he wanted to go on my goal. So we went at the same time, and we clapped into each other like think about Broly or one of the Dragon Ball Z fighters clapping and knocking niggas back. So think about Goku and Vegeta trying to fuse. So this nigga body ran into my body at least about 20 miles per hour. We both going off the ramps. And the nigga damn near passed out. So he fell back like this. And I caught the back of his neck, and I caught his back so it wouldn't break or some shit. Because I was like, bro, you just ran into a brick wall. So when I caught the nigga, I caught him, and he looked at me. He wanted to say thank me. He wanted to say thank you, but he wanted to say fuck you at the same time, because he tried to hurt me. So his skateboard came back down on the ramp, and it busted my ankle open, right? So I sat down and shit, and I took that to the chin, and I was like, if he don't come over here and apologize, or at least come check on me and make sure I'm all right, I'm about to punch this nigga in his fucking head. So I'm halfway through the blunt. I'm smoking this bitch like a cigarette. That's how fast I'm burning this shit. That's how bad my nerves was. So I'm like, dawg, this nigga really not gonna come check on me? He ain't gonna say it. He's sorry or nothing. He know it was my go, bro. Everybody know how it goes when you skating at the skate park. it's rules in this bitch. Just like hitting the blunt. If it ain't your turn, you can't just take the blunt out of a nigga hand. You fucking the whole vibe up, bitch. You feel me? So I beat his ass. I'm like, he ain't gonna come check me. He ain't gonna come check on me. So I put my blunt out. It's halfway. So I was like, fuck it. I smoked this blunt as best as I could to calm my nerves down. I still ain't calmed down. Matter of fact, I'm even more angrier. So I got up. I put the blunt down. He was still skateboarding like everything never happened. So I went over there and I looked at him like, bro, you ain't gonna check on me. You know I'm about to come punch you in your fucking mouth, bro. So he's still skateboarding like shit good, bro. So I got over there and I punched him in his fucking mouth and I punched him down the ramp. Like I literally punched his ass down the ramp. And I was like, damn, the fuck? I ain't even want to hit that nigga that hard. And I hit the nigga with my left hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. I knocked the fuck out that nigga. And then he got up. And then he tried to run on me and shit. Well, he tried to grab me. So I just weaved his ass and I punched his ass again. Bow, bow, bitch. Like, stop playing with me, bitch. You know, I was thinking about taking his eye out so he could see how I feel. Because you playing with me. You disrespecting me, bitch. So then his partner ran up so they could jump me, bro. Peep this shit out. On some Dragon Ball Z shit, I'm bow, bow. You heard me? I'm busting the fuck out his face. So his partner tried to run behind me and grab me so he could start getting some licks on me. Some strange reason, bro, I did one of these. Bro, I swear to God on everything, bro. I saw my energy from my first eye. Like, you know how in Dragon Ball Z you could see niggas' auras and shit, bro? I literally saw my aura bounce off. I seen the nigga bounce off my aura, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? So after I beat him and his homeboy up, the nigga I punched in the fucking head for playing with me, he ran to his car and grabbed his gun. He pulled his gun to my face and I was like, bro, where I'm from, nigga, we don't use guns for threats. Nigga, we use guns because it's an action. Izak, Spizak, Lizan, Design, Reserves. Actions speak louder than words, nigga. So I'm like, bro, you really fucked up. And I was like, man, I should have took that nigga gun. I would have had a gun. But I was like, I got something that's greater than the gun. My mind, you know what I'm saying? And the other things that I have are greater than these physical weapons, than these little pellet things, you feel me? So boom, after I beat his ass, some time passed by. That's when I was on the light rail and I was making this song called $1 Million Till. It's on YouTube. That's why the song's so exclusive, because halfway through writing the song, I had to beat a nigga that was bigger than me, bro. Like, I had to beat this nigga ass, bro. So I felt the nigga coming. My intuition was like, man, this big ass nigga think he about to sneak up on me, bro. You too big to try to sneak up on anybody, bro. So he thought he was gonna sneak up on me. So I let him get close, right? And then I turned around and he looked at me like, wow, he's not surprised. And I'm like, no, nigga, I don't carry no fear, nigga. If you ever watched the movie with with Will Smith and Jada, his son, and he was fighting that monster, and he was like, son, you have to go invisible. The only way to go invisible is to have no fear. So I got rid of my fear. I'm like, bro, niggas bleed like me, niggas shit like me. And at the end of the day, it's never one-on-one when niggas fight me. So I don't have no fear, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no fear. I'm not saying I ain't saying be stupid and be oblivious to shit, but I have no fear, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my intuition told me that the big ass nigga was behind me. So I turned around all smooth and shit. And the nigga looking at me like, bro, don't you know I'm about to fuck you up? Fuck you over? So the nigga swung the first 3 licks. I weaved the fuck out of him. So then he charged up a haymaker with all his gang breaker power. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga hit me in the right side of my face. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, my eye did get red, bro. My eye was red for like 3 days, bro. I had like a little blood clot for 3 days. Cause, bro, think about a nigga that's about 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", basketball height, with a football body built. And I'm only 6 feet, bro. I was only 160 pounds. This nigga probably was like 283 something, bro. Big nigga, bro. This nigga, I weaved the first 3 licks, and then he hit me with the power haymaker, his game breaker. He hit me with his fatality. And when the nigga hit me with it, he didn't knock me out. So the first thing clicked in my head, like, bro, you didn't knock me out. Everybody on the fucking light rail was like, this nigga already lost. So after I survived that nigga haymaker, I survived all his power. Every punch he could put in one. I survived that shit. It was like Yu Yu Hakusho versus Tagoro at the debt tournament, bro. So after I ate that nigga punch, I just went crazy, bro. Because I was like, bro, you was supposed to either kill me or knock me out. Really, that was a punch that was supposed to kill somebody. But it didn't even knock me out. So I was like, nigga, you ain't knock me out? So I started beating the fuck out the nigga. The nigga grabbed me and he picked me up and he slammed me. So the whole left of my body was just numb. It was froze. I couldn't even do shit. So I'm still swinging with my right arm. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the nigga bleeding and shit. You did? So my left arm, it came back online. So I got back in the mood, you feel me? And then everybody was like, baby, get off the... Run, baby, leave. You already fucking won. What else you got to prove? Get the fuck off the light rail, nigga. The police about to come, nigga. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It was a movie, nigga. I'm pretty sure the CCTV cameras from the light rail off of Phoenix, Arizona have that shit like at its top footage. Like, if you ever want to be entertained, I guess the operators always watch that shit. Because ever since I had that fight on the light rail, and I'll be waiting for the light rail and I'll work out, they'll always be like, there's no working out on the light rail area. Just wait for the light rail or leave, or we will call the authorities. And I'm like, it was a nigga working out across the street from me. And I'm like, y'all not telling that nigga nothing. Y'all just telling me because y'all saw that fight, bitch. And y'all don't want that shit. Y'all don't want to see part 2 of that shit. So boom. It was like 2 weeks passed, right? And it was one of the dudes. He was a big dude too, about 200 something pounds, bro. And he was like, bro, wait, you the dude that had that fight last week, huh? And I was like, nigga, if you asking me, that mean you obviously know. I was like, yeah, what's up, bro? He was like, bro, even I would have lost the fight with that nigga, bro. That was a big nigga, bro. Even I would have lost that fight. Like, how you did it, bro? Like, damn, son, you dangerous, son. You gotta get out of here, son. You dangerous. They gonna be on your ass even more, bro. They gonna try to shoot you up, bro. You dangerous, bro. And I was like, you see that shit? That shit was crazy, huh, bro? You saw I was just writing my song, bro, in the corner, minding my business. You was like, yeah, bro, that nigga tried to sneak up on you. But you turned around so smooth, you scared him. And I was like, bro, that shit was crazy, huh? He was like, bro, everybody on the light rail knew that nigga lost when he ain't knock you out with that punch, bro. That was all his power, bro. And me and the nigga sitting there laughing and shit. And I was like, bro, that shit was crazy, huh? He was like, but yeah, bro, you finished the song? And I was like, shit, hell yeah, bro, it's on YouTube and shit. Because I had just went to the salt mines and recorded that bitch. I was like, I ain't playing, bitch. And then my cameraman was like, bro, you ought to make a song about the fight when you was trying to make that song. And I was like, damn, dog, you right, I'm going to get on it. Shout out to Q Productions. But anyway, yeah, man, your intuition just gonna be amplified, bro. The more that you feed your spiritual body, you know, you give your temple the things that is recognized and harmonized with it. You understand what I'm saying? That will equalize you. As long as you put the things that's going to add more value to you instead of take the value from you, your intuition is going to increase. The more you meditate, especially the more you do Tai Chi, because that's you circulating your spiritual energy. You know, when you jogging and you running and you jumping rope, that's you basically circulating your physical energy, your blood. You understand what I'm saying? So the healthier your blood is the healthier your plasma will be. The healthier your plasma will be, the healthier your metaphysical body will be. And your metaphysical body has something to do with your intuition. Being the umbilical cord to that is your gut. You know what I'm saying? Your metaphysical body, your intuition, the spiritual cord, the umbilical cord to that is your gut, your first brain. You know, what you're eating. You understand what I'm saying? So I pretty much gave y'all some things that'll benefit, you know what I'm saying, to increase your intuition, man. You know, and also do your mantras, you know what I'm saying? Do your affirmations. It's a lot when it comes to this practice, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say this pretty much not even a practice, bro. This is a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's some people that just have this in their DNA from their ancestors. Because my ancestors was warriors, man. My ancestors was in no hole. Because I'm a rebel. You know what I'm saying? I just know when it's the time and the place. You know what I'm saying? And some people ancestors were different. Some people ancestors just were bakers. You know, some people ancestors were blacksmiths and shit, forging the soul reavers and shit, spiritual blades and shit, you know, forging crystals and stuff like that. And also, if you got your crystals, like your, because I used to always wear around my neck. I don't have it now. I'll get some more. But I always had purple amethyst crystals. That's great for your third eye, your first eye. So, you know, it's just like 365, 360, man. You got to have all different type of things going on if you want to have your intuition A1. Like, you walk in the building, man. You reading the room of the energy. You know the intentions of everybody. You know if she's a Jezebel. You know if she's selling that box. You know if she's a godly woman. You know if she respect men. You know, because any woman that hang out with fags and shit and transformers, they don't respect men. You understand what I'm saying? Because a woman respect a man in his masculinity. So if it's a woman hanging out with a faggot, a fucking transformer, a transgender woman now, she don't respect true masculinity. She is feminine. She's a feminist. And these feminists hate us. So if you dealing with a lot of women that hate your ass because you saving your life force essence, she a feminist, man. She hate men. You know what I'm saying? She rotten. She's going against her biological hardwiring. So that bitch delusional. She's doo-doo. She's Lulu. You know what I'm saying? No paid for. This bitch is Lulu. And she wants you to crash out. You dig? So you gotta use that intuition, that will. And at first, when you first start to activate your intuition, and you really didn't have any SR videos and shit, you'll think you're going crazy, man. You'll think that your fucking brain is wilding. You'll think that you're losing it. Because you didn't have anyone to teach you or show you what you're really going through, like me. I never had no big brother. I am big brother, you know what I'm saying? I never had nobody show me the ways and things. I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn through life and death situations. And you know what I'm saying? It's like either you gonna get it or your ass gonna die. And it was like, bitch, I'm not about to die. Especially not by the hands of some of these motherfuckers that was wishing I would. You dig? So, like right now, I'm sitting at the beach. I would like to show y'all my background, but I like how I got it right now. But I got 2 sets of gang stalkers, and they're using psychic attacks, you know what I'm saying, to throw off my energy and shit. And I'm just like, nah, nigga, I'm not feeding that shit. I'm really letting my psychic abilities absorb that shit so I can utilize it for my own capabilities later on, which is called alchemy. Transmuting negative energy and psychic attacks to increase your psychic ability and your intuition. Because the reasons why you may be getting psychic attacks, evil eyes, or they may do a psychic attack with their fingers or their hands or just their head or just their stare, is to interfere with your intuition, to break down your intuition, to hurt your intuition. You understand what I'm saying? But when you are elite, you are a gladiator, you are a god, you're in your god body. This is the way of the god body. There are going to be a lot of adversaries coming your way. Jezebels, the government, the police, the CIA, the FBI, the DEA, all of these different fucking alphabet boys. You are what they feel. And I'm a triple threat. When you become a Brahman, you become celibate, you on S-Aura, bro, you become the triple threat. You understand what I'm saying? The triple threat. Your intuition is a triple threat because you realize you are the highest form of technology, and these cell phones is is like the perverted version of what you can do. Telephones is only around because they switched the whole world from using their telepathy, and using your telepathy is another form of your intuition. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you ever been on shrooms or you smoked a blunt, that will heighten the fuck out your intuition and your telepathy. But you gotta remember, what goes up must comes down. So the best way to build up your intuition and your ultra instincts is normally, so that you can activate it at will and have control. Because when you rely on outside substances, you know, it could hurt you, or that could harm you, or that could really get you killed. Because some people took psychedelics, DMT, you know, shrooms, MDMA, and they got stuck in the spiritual world and never was able to come back and lost their fucking mind. But people that's evil are trying to get people trapped in mental wars because they don't want you to really know what's going on. You know, they try to deem them as crazy because they just was, you know, the norm of society, that the level that they want people's psychic abilities and mind at it's below negative now. So if you using your intuition and shit and all of that, bro, they gonna try to deem you as crazy because you know too much. You could beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to utilize my telepathy. So instead of being on my telephone all the time, I practice using my telepathy. I speak with the animals. I speak with the water. I speak to the sun, to the moon. You know what I'm saying? All these different capabilities that enhance your intuition on a normal day-to-day basis. Because I took, one time I took 28 grams worth of shrooms. One time I took 14 grams worth of shrooms. That was the highest doses I ever took. Because my brain, the way my brain works, is different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, one person may need, you know, you may need just half of the blunt. And it could be 28% THC. You might just take about 4 or 5 puffs and put that bitch out. I might need to smoke the whole blunt or half the blunt. Because that's just how my mind is. The tolerance of my psychic abilities and my intuition. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Don't think you're tripping if you just started your journey on semen retention, SR, and your intuition is so heightened. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got the right gases, the right plasma, the right marination of pressure rising up to 33 vertebrae, Jacob's ladder, and to the cerebrum. And now you are utilizing that cerebral fluid, because that's basically what your nut is, your sperm is, your liquid gold. It is the fuel to your cerebral. And that's why they always have porn. That's why corn is free. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we living in a world that's hypersexualized and everything is hyper satanic. You understand what I'm saying? So when you are on God's side, when you are righteous, you are stepping into your God body, because this is the way the enemies, the adversaries, even though we don't have any enemies, it's just those who envy us because they want the end of us. So when the adversary are those who despite you because you're not like them, they could see that you're not like them. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. You know what I'm saying? They not one of us. And the devil send his pawns out because he's watching from all his evil tactics, from his black mirrors, from his phones, these black portals. He's watching from all these screens, and he's watching you. He's studying you. He's sending agent provocateurs. He's sending monitoring spirits. And the devil, like, he not one of mine. So he not one of mine. I got to get rid of him, because he may start to awaken more. He may start to build an army. You know what I'm saying? He might be a positive, benevolent Machiavelli type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on some Machiavelli type shit, but I ain't wicked with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm benevolent, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm just moving righteous. I'm not never saying I'm a goody two shoes. But yeah, man. Welcome to the motherfucking channel, man. It's a B to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my water is water, but it's a whole lot going on under surface, man. Y'all already know what the vibe is. 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest, in every rotation at that ad. And if you're new, you don't know what to do, hit D. All of the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. And if you make it to the end of the video, respect, mucho gracias, mahalo. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. And if you want to assist me on my journey, you'll like more drops like this, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. That's the Cash App, man. I also got the music outlets. Just type in 781 THEVBYZ. And that's on SoundCloud and YouTube as well. I got the singles out. You understand what I'm saying? I also got some products. I got I got a Anointed Earl, which is the rosemary. That's good for your beard. You know what I'm saying? Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. It's also going to enhance your brain function, enhance your memory, your recall, and help you release a lot of oxidative stress, which will be promoting that brain fog. You understand what I'm saying? And then also I have my super elixir, right, which is rosemary, cloves, and they have peppermint in it. And then the other version I got has spearmint, right? And it's a healthy herb, an organic herb, you dig? And you could use that in and out, because the skin is the biggest organ, which the epidermis, right? So you could put it on your beard, your hair. You may be balding, you may have any patches, you may be going thin, you want that density, man. You want to put either herb in rotation in your regimen. And I got them both. I'm the creator, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting up a positive, uplifting energy to uplift our spirits and add more life, peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundance to you and me. And you just hit me up on the email, you know what I'm saying? Let me know that you're trying to make a purchase, and we'll see about the shipping and handling, and I'll make sure they get to you. 4-ounce bottle. Can't beat it. Nobody even selling this shit. Nobody even have this. You know what I'm saying? And it's a 4-ounce bottle, bro. 4-ounce bottle. Everybody else probably might sell you a 2-ounce bottle for some small shit that was manufactured just for the bread. I'm making this to increase the vibration of us all, our vitality, our vigorousness, and you know what I'm saying? It's all about self-preservation, man. So, you know, holler at me if you want to participate in that, partake in that. I want to thank everybody that made it to the end of the channel. I pretty much joked y'all for like a fucking fire-ass hour. And the sun is somewhat going down when I should have gotten the water when it was beaming hot. But I'm still about to go jump in this fucking water, man. I ain't about to stop shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody love everybody that been vibing with me, that been subscribing to the new channel, you know. So I gave y'all the game, I gave y'all that ism. Y'all holler at me. If y'all want a part 2, just drop a part 2. Say up 2 in the motherfucking comment section. You know what I'm saying? Your feedback, I need that. You know what I'm saying? And everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't eat where you shh, and you don't shh where I eat. You heard me? So my 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well. You heard me? You already know what it is, man. It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z, and don't forget my O. It's the 3 C's and the 3 D's. Dedication, determination, and discipline. Choices, chances, and changes. And with that being said, I'm about to go splash out, bitch, at the beach. Yeah, beach.